So I wanted to do a real quick video because I'm very aware that we are struggling as guys. As a modern man, we are drowning with stress and frustration and overwhelm, and we're mind fucked to death. Responsibilities on us are we probably self-sabotage ourselves slightly in the fact that we probably don't realise that there actually isn't that big a responsibility and pressure on us. All the people that we love and matter will be happy with you just the way you are, but we put ourselves under unnecessary pressure. We put ourselves under pressure at work, we put ourselves under at home, and we do that as well within our health. Now, health is a subject that I specialise in. I guess mindset as well is, and I think I'm a big believer in a healthy body and a healthy mind. And I know for a lot of guys, for a lot of men, time is a big issue because you do have to work, and that's just the realities of life. But there are pockets of opportunity for you to develop within this area to create a better mindset for yourself, to improve your coping mechanisms, to cope with the drowning of all of the other distractions around us and being able to deal with all of those things. And I just want to urge you to it's easy for me to say to go and do something about it, because you'll be like, well, what the fuck do I do about it? And it's very easy for me to give you suggestions, but you'll come back to me with a load of excuses of why you can't do it. But all I can say is that if my biggest tip would be to kind of look at the next 12 months of your life and kind of have a look about where it's going. Do you have a vision about where you're going to be? Do you have a goal that everything that you're doing is going somewhere, or are you just coasting and existing and just going nowhere? Just like an endless pit of nothing. Or do you have some targets that you're aiming for? I mean, do you really, deep down know, if I asked you face to face right now and said to you, what is your goal? What is it that you are working towards in life? Could you turn around and tell me? Especially in the 4 areas that I talk about in my book. Okay, so your work, what are you working to? Your health, what you're working towards? What's the goal? What's the plan? Your personal development, you as a man, okay, and a woman, if you're watching this, what are you working towards in your personal development? And probably one of the most important ones is your relationship. How are your relationships? What are you doing to make them better? Well, how are you making those improvements to be closer to your family, to be more engaged with your family and your friends and your work colleagues? Are you networking for your business? And if you're just floating through and you've got no answers to these things, I would start right there and start jotting down on a piece of paper and pen, writing down what it is that you're achieving, because then when you know what you're achieving in each area, you can then bring it right back to where you are now and make a plan of action. Say, this is what I need to do to get here, and set yourself deadlines and checklists, because then you start finding some fulfillment, and fulfillment leads to goal setting, and achieving those things creates motivation, creates the fire in the belly, creates the best version of yourself, because you can't be the best version of yourself if you don't know what that is. So I think that's where to start. That is definitely where to start, is to get down a piece of paper, write down business, health, personal development, and relationships, and tell me what the long vision is in 12 months. Now that's going to change over 12 months, but then tell me what's the goal in 3 days? What's the goal in 3 weeks? What's the goal in 3 months? And then all of those little steps, the 3 days, the 3 weeks, the 3 months, are all leading towards your 12-month goal. And then after 3 months, review and go again. 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, bang, off you go. All right, and keep doing that. And be persistent and be consistent and be disciplined, because do you honestly want to live a life where you're constantly fucking pissed off with everyone all the time? So you're constantly annoyed, you constantly keep looking in the mirror and telling yourself, do you know what, I'm overweight, I'm fat, I'm out of shape, I'm miserable. Do something. Grab a piece of paper right now, go and do it. Make a change. Get the fire in the belly, get inspired, inspire yourself, and go and live. Have a good weekend.